How goes it, everyone? Ramazdo, aka Bird here, and I am here with a quest update. Yes, I decided that, once a week or so until the quest is complete, I will do a little video. That way you guys know that Beastbox is still here, and we're still doing stuff. So quest is going well, I suppose. It's a quest. Who knows when it'll be over. I've decided I get a little quest beard going on here, which I cannot grow facial hair to save my life. You can ask people. It doesn't work for me. This is about what happens. But, we'll see what happens by the end of the quest. So the quest is going good. I'm starting to feel more like Bird, which is a very good thing. Rather than how I was feeling. I'm sure some of you may have seen some of my other gaming videos that I was going to therapy. Because therapy is good. Because, you go to a doctor when you got, physical stuff hurting. You go to a dentist when your teeth are hurting. You go to eye doctors so you can get the glasses. So therapy is a good thing. It's something that I think people take for granted. There's this big stigma on it, like, oh no, I don't want to be broken in my head. But, I've been dealing with depression and anxiety. Been figuring that out. Also, found out that I've got some triggers, and these triggers make me really paranoid and full of adrenaline, and I have these episodes, and, it's something that happens. But I also found out, I was at my therapist just this past week, and I found out that, hey, guess what? If you have a trigger, and you end up having an episode from that trigger, that's not your fault. It's not your fault that you have that going on. It's something that happened to you, and therefore it's something that is a part of you. It doesn't make you any less than what you are. It doesn't make you any, it doesn't make you any less. It doesn't. Sometimes when you have an episode, sometimes it affects the people around you, and you'll feel bad. You'll feel guilty, you'll feel upset, you'll feel like, negative stuff. But that's okay too. It's not their responsibility to fix you. It's not. And you're not broken if you do have one of these things. Triggers are okay. They're your responsibility. They're no one else's responsibility, But sometimes they happen and you can't control them. So when they do happen, the only thing you can do is take a step back, and try to, reevaluate what's going on and, definitely see about getting therapy, because there's tools. There's tools for this. I didn't know that. There's tools for this. You can actually sit down and go, okay, so I've got, let's see here. My emotions are valid. That's a tool. That is a tool, because a lot of people are like, yeah, your emotions are valid. It's okay if you get mad. It's all right if you get mad. That's a tool. Because for the longest time, I had this thing, right? Growing up, I had, some people that were angry all the time. Anger was a thing. And I noticed that when that person was angry, that anger would actually transfer to another person. It was like a contagion. It was a virus. It was this terrible thing. And so then that eventually would get to me, and I'd get angry, and I'd be upset and depressed or angry, sad or whatever that negative emotion was. So I came with this theory, hey, if these negative emotions can cause these effects, then maybe positive emotions can too. So I started forcing positivity, being happy, even though I didn't really feel it at the time. I was getting that bombardment of angry from these other people. And I was able to change the way I saw things, choose how I reacted to it, and decided to focus on happier things. And that helped fix that anger a little bit inside of them. That started actually transferring over. Now, my problem came about recently that when I have a negative emotion, I feel like that is a problem. I am now patient zero. I am now this person that is making the people I care about and other people that I don't even know. I'm now a virus. I am the start of the zombie apocalypse kind of thing. And that made me feel really bad. Like, that made me feel really bad. Like, I should be doing something more. I should be doing something to fix what I've done. I should be making myself happy, but I couldn't do it. So I felt like I was wrong. Whenever I got mad or sad or anxious or any of these other things, I felt like I was wrong and I was hurting people. But my emotions are valid. That means I'm allowed to feel them. But it also means other people are allowed to feel their emotions. So if you get upset, you can't expect somebody to try and cheer you up, Somebody's not going to come over and just give you a hug, just because you're upset. And if they get upset because you're upset, they are entitled to have those emotions themselves. And that's okay. They need the time to process their emotions, just like you need the time to process yours. That is a big deal. That was something I hadn't thought about. My logic center of my brain was like, no, I'm a virus. I need to stop this right now. And I don't know how to stop. And it's making them upset, which is making me upset, which is making them upset, which is making me upset. And big thing. And I couldn't pull myself out. I couldn't do it. And so I was, I got scared. I got anxious. I got depressed. I got angry. I got all these things. And during the quest, and it's only been a week, still got some ways to go, I think. But during this quest, I've found that it's okay that I felt those things. It's okay if I get angry. It's okay if I get sad. That's all right. I can't expect someone to fix it for me, but I can feel those emotions and then let them work their way through. But then I also had to make sure that if I cause somebody else to feel one of those emotions by being emotional, that I give them the time that they need to be able to process how they feel. That's a very important aspect as well. So that's one of the big tools. That's a big tool. I didn't know that. Like, I've been around for a while now, and I am a pretty scientifically minded bird. Never considered that. I always was like, you know what? I'd rather be a computer. I'm a machine. That's okay. Emotions, don't need them. But having that tool has helped me realize a lot of stuff and made me feel a lot better. So I'm able to do some more things that are me. Also being kind of separate from my, from my triggers, has helped me to process a little bit clearer, and I have to accept that those triggers are going to exist. They're always going to be there. Doesn't matter if it happens again today. Doesn't matter if it happens tomorrow. Doesn't matter. They're going to be there. So I need to develop better tools, which I'm working with a therapist on. Like the you're entitled to your emotions. Emotions are fine. Let other people feel emotions. It's okay. It's good. But also, what was the other one? Another one of the tools. The they versus I statements. So, there was a point in time where I was feeling these emotions, and I felt like this contagion, this person that's going to hurt everybody I care about. Oh, no. That they hated me. That they didn't like me. That I was, that they didn't want me. That's what I felt. I wasn't putting into the concept of the I statements. I was just like, they don't like me. So the I statements are things like, I did my best. I didn't have the tools at the time. I did the best I could. I love them. Doesn't matter what else goes on from there. Like, if you love somebody, that's fine. Even if they don't love you back. Nothing can stop you from doing that. I am getting more help. I'm going to keep working on it. So that's another big thing too. I'm going to work on it. So taking the I statements, working on myself, not focusing on what they are doing, what they think about me. And that counts for anybody. They can be a guy you meet at Walmart, or they can be somebody that just is driving behind you really slow. They can be anybody. So if you get this feeling of, they are picking on me, stop, look at it and say, you know what? No, I may have goofed up. I may have made a mistake. But I apologized. I did what I could, and I told the truth. Or I did what I could. And no one can ask any more than that. You're only human. You're only human. Don't expect anybody to, expect too much more of you than that. There's no way you can be perfect. You can try, but no one is. No one is absolutely perfect. So mistakes happen, and all you can do is say, you know what? I made a mistake. Sorry. I apologize. I won't do it again. Something like that. Another one of the tools was, there was the I statement thing, there was the feeling emotions thing, and there was another, and I can't remember it right now. But I will definitely give you guys more updates, in the future, and I'll probably have this a little bit more figured out by then. But in the end, the quest is going rather well, I think. I feel better. I am going to be, talking to my doctor and seeing what other kinds of things I can do to help myself get better as well. I'm doing things for myself, looking for a new mundane-ish job. I am, still working. I got a dentist appointment, which I hate dentists. I hate them. I hate them so much. That's a story for another day. But I do not like dentists. No. But I made an appointment, and I'm going to do it. I'm scared. But it's going to be good. But yeah. Other than that, I hope everyone out there is doing good. I miss doing the gaming videos, and I hope to get back to it really soon. I really do. And I really hope everybody is doing just good out there. Life can be hard. Life can be very hard sometimes, and it can be very difficult to wrap your head around how to handle life. That's where, Vixby said it best. Because I was concerned about getting into the therapy. I was really concerned. I didn't know what to expect. I was worried about it, and I kept thinking, I'm a smart guy. I should be able to fix this myself. Why can't I fix this? I love, Sun Tzu's Art of War and the Book of Five Rings and, just tactical stuff. I love that. And she said, well, you're a general in charge of an army, and you need somebody that can help you understand the lay of the land. You need a tactician. I'm like, well, I am the tactician. I should be able to handle this. I am the tactician. She's like, you can't be your own tactician. You can't see all the land that is you by yourself. You need someone else to look at the land, be able to give you that lay of the land, and help you come up with a plan. So keep that in mind, because that was a really good thought, and I really appreciated it when she told me that. So definitely make sure you keep that in mind if you ever decide to try the therapy thing, which, it's not for everybody. Finding a therapist is like dating. But if you do end up having to go through it, or you are doing it right now, just know that it doesn't make you any less to have to go and do that. Nothing takes away from you just because you are trying to take care of yourself. Your mind is just as important as your body, your eyes, your teeth, all of that stuff. And we all eventually, a lot of people, have things they have to deal with. And just having somebody to talk to that has studied human behavior is such a huge benefit. Absolutely amazing benefit. So if you end up having to do that, or if you're already doing it, just know that no matter what happens, we over here at Beastbox, proud of you for trying. It's all you can do. All you can do is try. So with that will be the end of my little update as to the progress of this particular quest. And I will be back again next week to let you guys know how the quest is continuing. Until then, you guys have a great one.